What's going on, guys? Ember Power here, back with a new video, and I've been trying to get Wugtrio to work, and big emphasis on try, because the amount of tails this deck flips is pretty ridiculous, and of course there is currently no way in Standard to modify coin flips. I kind of predicted this deck wouldn't be that good, but I hoped against all hopes that it would be at least moderately playable, right? You know, we've got Charon, we've got Raihan, maybe there's some slight chance that Wugtrio could be at least playable fun. But unfortunately, Wugtrio is probably just not that good and not worth spending any time on. So as soon as this game decides to actually load, because this is something TCG Live does now, I think we'll go for heads. See if we can end up going first here. If we go second, it just means we don't get an attack off until our opponent gets an attack off. And at that point, we've basically gone down to 5 prize cards. Well, the opponent's gone down to 5 prize cards, so we definitely need to go first. Just wish TCG Live was a much quicker game, but not the worst starting hand, actually. We do have the Wiglet opening, and then we also have Bidoof as well as Battle VIP Pass, so we will be able to get a Truby and another Wiglet down, so that's at least something. Not sure what my opponent is playing. I don't think I've faced Golden Lord today. Should have seen it coming a mile away with the Maridon sleeves. So this is going to be a Regieleki deck, which is pretty bad for us, to be honest, because as soon as they get an attacker going, we don't really have much of a game plan. Plus, they don't have any Pokemon really that have a high retreat cost, so that is going to be a bit of a problem for us. We'll just see what's in the deck. Okay, our one-off barrel's in the deck at least, so that's something. We can just quickly scroll through the deck and see if there's anything noteworthy missing. Don't think so. Okay, so we are missing several grass energy as usual. I end up prizing a bunch of grass energy for no reason. Could Ultra Ball to find a basic, but I think I will actually just hold off for another turn. And then Ultra Ball for a Cherim or Barrel, and then we can go for the research, I think. So that's what we're going to aim to do next turn, assuming our opponent doesn't play a judge. Typically, most players in this game don't actually play judges. I think it's only really some Arceus decks and God of War that play judge, so we should be safe. So my opponent could be really, really annoying here and just hit a generator, hit a manual attachment, and then do a switch or something, and then get a KO on the first turn going second. Definitely happened to me before against Maridon. And, ooh, that's interesting. So you're actually playing the Magenzone V Star, so they will have spread damage capability, which truthfully is really bad for us because it just means they can have a multi-prize turn. However, it does mean we can try and trap it, however. Retreat cost of 2, so we could trap Magenzone maybe. And our opponent accelerates 2 different energy off electricity generator, chooses to split it up, which is interesting. Might mean that they have the Magenzone V-Star play next turn, and I don't think I run Manaphy. So there's a jolly good chance that they will just knock out 2 of my bench Pokemon, which is awful. So yeah, that's pretty bad. On the plus side though, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get a KO off this turn, so we at the very least have some time. They do have the free retreat though, and would you look at that? They can just KO me because I have weakness to lightning. Great. Okay, we're off to a great start, aren't we? Wiglet goes down. Promote another Wiglet, and then, yep, okay. Jesus. All right, up to Wiglet, and then we can go Wugtrio, and then we can try and salvage something of a game after this. I really don't think I can win, really, but we'll try. We will try. See what we draw. Finally, get a double turbo. That's fine, actually. It means that we just need a Charim with a grass energy. So we have 4 grass energy in deck that we know of. So at the very least, we have that. The question is, what do I go for here? If I do Cynthia, I can potentially draw like, what, 5, 6 cards. It's not too bad. Then at the same time, I kind of just want to research. You know what? We'll do the Cynthia play. Get rid of Raihan, get rid of research. Don't like getting rid of Raihan this early, but we don't have much of a choice. We'll just get a Cherim, I guess. Yeah, let's get a Cherim. And then Cynthia. We need to hit quite a lot off this. We need a Wiglet and a Grass Energy, which, you know, asking this deck to hit a Grass Energy and a Wiglet is just too much to ask, apparently. So, oh my days. Really? Really? Yeah, that's a pain. What's up guys, Ember Power here, back with a new Wugtrio video. This time we're going to be trying to win a game with Wugtrio, which is a pretty difficult task to be honest, because Wugtrio needs 3 energy to use its attack, then you have to rely on yourself kind of flipping a bunch of heads, but then of course you also need the charm set up, and you need the next Wugtrio ready to go. It's just a lot of pieces and it can get very awkward very quickly, so just trying to optimize this deck is being an absolute pain. I am still committed to trying to make Wugtrio work, but it is, you know, it's going to be a long process, basically, because it's just so many things can go wrong, and you need so much all the time. And a smart opponent will just boss KO, knock out charms and stuff, so yeah, it can get very sketchy very quickly. But I will go first, because if we go second, it basically just means that our opponent, if they get the first attack off, it means they'll go down to 5 prize cards, which is obviously terrible, so yeah, this deck has a lot of bad matchups. We just want to try and trap something in the active, and look at that, we're off to a bad start already. So we open with Truby, so we have to find a way to switch out as well as go forward, but at least we have Battle VIP Pass in the starting hand, and we do get an extra one from the mulligan, so at least we get to see what we're playing against, and it looks like a Hisuian Zork V-Star deck, which is not something you see very often on the ladder, so there is maybe at least a chance that they whiff a KO or something, like they draw terribly, or maybe, you know, we can boss stall something potentially, but yeah, we'll have to see how this one goes. Rescue Carrot is a pretty bad card to have in the opening hand. We don't want to see them until the mid to late game. I will select 2 cards because I want to be able to... Okay, we'll get a double turbo, that's nice. Click done, and then, oh my... They really need to fix that. Flippin' heck. Get a jump scare warning every time they open with a flippin' metal type Pokemon. Okay, what have we got here? We've got a Bidoof. I will VIP pass before I bench the Bidoof because I only play a 1-1 line Barrel, so yep, I know it sounds a bit weird because it is. We've got a Wiglet. I guess I could just get 2 Wiglets here actually, I don't see why not. See all. All please. Let me see all, thank you. Okay, so Barrel is in the deck, so that's a start at least. See if there's anything monumental prized. Nothing too crazy, I don't think. Once again, prizing loads of grass energy. It's just frustrating. Bench a Bidoofers. Could double turbo the active so it's easier to shift, which I don't hate to be honest, but I can get a switch off Arven, so I think I'm just going to put that here and then pray that whatever we draw next turn helps us out here. Also, I'm just going to blunder policy down here because I don't think they play Scrapper. Like, no one seems to play Scrapper these days, so hopefully we're okay. If push comes to shove, we could Cynthia's Ambition for a couple of cards, but I think at that point we are just better off using Arven, so I think what we're going to have to do is Ultra Ball whatever we top deck and potentially the Cynthia for a Barrel, and then trying to draw into stuff that we need from there, because now we just need 1 grass energy for Wugtrio and then 1 grass energy for Truby. Okay, so they do research away a bunch of stuff. I don't see... Okay, there's a Gengar in there, never mind. But Gengar does have a retreat cost of 2, which is good. So that does mean that we can potentially take advantage of that. The which, unfortunately... Wait, can they knock out Ruby here? Wait, no. No, they can't, can they? Alright, 30 damage. Okay, that's fine. For some reason, I thought they could maybe knock out Truby, but it's fine. 30 damage. Doesn't matter. They can bring back Gengar, so that's a problem, I guess. But, yeah, I think we should be okay here. They can level ball for something. I don't know what that was because it didn't load in time. It's a Radiant Hawlucha. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't mind that. It doesn't affect this matchup at all, so not sure why they benched it if they don't really need it, but the thing is, if they evolve to Reveroom, Reveroom has like a retreat cost of 3, so we could potentially Pokemon Catcher up Reveroom for a few turns. potentially. But yeah, this is an interesting matchup. So okay, they're going to give us Rev Room and the annoying switching sound. So what do we draw for turn? Okay, we just draw the switch. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we have a switch. What could Arvin realistically find us apart from a single item? I don't think there's a single item that we necessarily need to hit. So I think we'll discard Arvin Rescue Carrier. And then we'll grab the barrel. And then this could get dicey pretty quickly, but I'm going to try and draw a lot of cards off the barrel. So we'll evolve there. And then I'll switch into Wiglet, which this might end badly, but we're going to try this out. So switch into there. And then we can, yeah, we can be barrel because we can further thin out a hand with Ultra Ball and then Cynthia if we need to afterwards. What is this lag? Industrious Incisors, please. Please be good. Something nice. Okay. It's not necessarily what we need. Did we? Oh, no. Did we just draw another one of them? Yeah, we did. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, this is going to get awkward quickly, isn't it? Wait, we can Ultra Ball. Discard other Ultra Balls. I'm tempted to just go through full like Aromatic Incense with this deck because otherwise it's just... Oh, this is a pain. Do you know what? We'll just discard that. Okay, we're just going to accept that our opponent can win in 5 KOs. It's fine. Ultra Ball for Wugtrio. At least we can attack this turn, if nothing else. So I'm very reluctant to attach that to the active. But hopefully we won't need to because this Cynthia is going to be very generous to us and we're going to get a grass energy off it. Isn't that right, Cynthia? So Cynthia for grass energy, please. One time, please. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, never mind. We're going to evolve here. And they aren't doing anything this turn, and they might not do anything next turn. So a part of me just wants to pass. And attach that there. Yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach that there, and I'm going to pass. And I'm going to end turn. I could switch into something like the barrel, but I want that for the draw power, so we'll not do that. I could Arvin for an energy lotto. I forget if it's in the deck. Okay, they're going to skate rope again. That's annoying, but I don't want to give them the barrel either. I'll just feed them Wugtrio, actually. They can have Wugtrio. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Wugtrio has not been very faithful today at all, so I don't mind here. So what was the last card in their hand? Is it a research or something? Or nothing at all, potentially? Just avoid return. Okay, this is good. This is good. It means we can actually do stuff. So I wasn't punished for putting 4 energy on a Wugtrio. So they aren't going to switch out. Okay, that's good. So we do actually get the research here, but we'll lose the switch. And I think this is actually my last switch as well. So this game is just going to get awkward really quickly no matter what I do. I could Arvin thin out 2 cards and potentially get the energy lotto. I honestly think I just want to research here. I'm going to need to see more stuff. At this rate, I'm probably going to deck out before he is as well, so that's fun. Wait, so I can go Charm? I mean, this is pretty good. We get the Wiglet. We even get 2 grass energy off that, so... Yeah, honestly, we're not doing too bad. So we can Charm. Okay, fine. Take the 2 damage counters. Really doesn't matter. Okay, so why isn't Charm... Okay, so sometimes it does that. Like, an ability will be highlighted for some Pokemon, but then other times it's just not at all. So we can go Grass Energy there. Please don't lag out. Grass Energy down there. That's fine. And then I guess we could put this somewhere, but I'm just going to honestly just say done. And I don't think we need to do anything after that. We could be barrel for 2, I guess. Let's just do this. Why not? Cynthia's Ambition next turn anyway. It's fine. That's a Cherubi, so we'll bench that. Even though it takes 2 damage counters, it shouldn't matter too much unless they boss it, I guess. And then we can try and get 3 heads. Please? Please, 3 heads one time. 3 heads, come on. Oh, let's go. Oh, two heads. Okay, two heads. I'll take that. So we discarded. What did we discard actually? We discarded another research, a rev room, and a Zorok V, I believe. And I think they already had the switch and escape rope played previously, so I'm not sure. And they just conceded. Okay, decent. That's decent. So that's at least an improvement on the last game. But you know, it is Wugtrio, so you never know with these things. But yeah.